Hello, this is Reiko here with Anime on Location, and I'm with Oriana Peron.
Hello.
Yay! So last time we had seen you was at OhioCon. How have you been since then?
I've been pretty good. Very busy working on a lot of theater projects and costume designs.
All right, you survived that weekend. How did you feel your overall experience was like to being a guest at OhioCon?
I could not trade that experience for anything in the whole world. It was so fun. I just felt so humbled. Every time someone came up to me and was excited to see me or talk to me, it was an amazing experience.
Oh, nice. Now, on to Anime Central. What did you like about your favorite anime convention in Chicago?
I have been going to Anime Central since 2006. It was my first con that I ever went to, so it always holds a special place in my heart. And it's kind of like a friend con now. Every time I go, I just see like all of my Chicago friends. I don't even know if I can describe my favorite part. Just the entire convention on whole is a wonderful like friend blasted experience.
Oh, nice. So, outside of that, while you were judging the Masquerade out there, do you feel it is more of a challenge to judge or to perform?
That is a really good question, to be honest, because I've done both. I perform quite often in drag as Oriana Peron, and then I judge as Oriana Peron. There are difficulties to both. As a judge, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to say the wrong thing, so you're always kind of in your head for the first 15 seconds before you start like speaking. But you know that you have to make the hard choice, the decision. So you've got to look, when I'm judging at the Masquerade, I've got to look at the costume, look at the fine details. Are there frayed seams? Is it wrinkled? It could be really well built, but if it's wrinkled, there's going to be some points taken off. But with performing, there's that whole adrenaline rush and the kind of like mild blacking out that happens when you walk out on stage. Like, I never really remember exactly what I did when I walk out on stage, but I just know I had a great time. Like, I'm like Barbie, like fresh out of the box. Like, I don't know where I am. I'm just really happy to be here.
So is it like a form of stage fright, you think?
I guess it could be like my body's way of protecting itself. Like, just forget.
So some people, they look out there and they just try to imagine a wall or something. They look above the crowd. So that's probably your technique, right?
Yeah, and I'm very comfortable on stage. It's just the adrenaline when it hits your body, and all of those endorphins, like it just bam, and you're like in it, and like you're on stage, and suddenly it's like, oh, it's happening. So to answer the question long-windedly, I would have to say that both are equally hard. It's hard to judge and it's hard to perform, and anyone that does either has a lot of courage, and I really respect that.
Awesome. So, now here at Colossal Con, what are your thoughts on a weekend pool party with an anime convention attached to it?
It's the best thing since sliced bread. When I don't even remember the first year that I came to Colossal, but it's definitely been like 8 years or more coming to Colossal Con. It's one of my favorite conventions to go to all year because it's a giant pool party where it's so interesting because everybody makes swimsuit versions of their cosplays, and so you get to look around and you're like, wait, what characters? Oh, that's such an ingenious way to like do like Princess Leia or like something like that. It's like, it's really cool to like see how people change because a lot of times people will just do straight out cosplays that looks exactly like the anime. It's flat colors, flat fabric, and there it is. But you get to see their creative side when you come to Colossal Con because everybody has altered their costume to be able to go in and out of the water park and the hot tub, which is my personal favorite place to be. And not just because there's a bar attached to the hot tub.
Yes.
The swim-up bar is definitely a fine feature of this con. So I love Colossal Con. It's so fun to be here.
Yes, same. All right. So the drag race has come to Colossal Con. How do you feel that the fans' reaction has been to the drag race here in Sandusky?
I was a little nervous because at OhioCon, I was a guest. And so my name was kind of in several different places, and I expected there to be an attendance just because of the advertisement that had been done with that. But this con, I advertised myself online, and it was good response online, but you know that sometimes doesn't always translates to butts and seats. So I was a little nervous going in and wasn't sure if it was going to be a success or not. And then we had a line that wrapped around the hallway twice. So it was a huge success. I was very humbled, and I was very grateful for the attendance. It just proves to me that bringing a queer function to an anime convention is something that is desperately desired by anime fans. Having 2 hours where someone can go in a room and sit down and be their authentic self and not worry about judgment from anyone else, like that is so necessary. And I'm going to continue to bring it to other cons because I just think it's important that we bring that space to everybody that needs it.
Yes, I agree. And what other panels were you a part of here at Colossal Con this weekend?
So I did a concept to cosplay panel where it's all about taking your character, whether that's a flat rendering or a three-dimensional model from a game or something, and turning that into a cosplay, and all of the thoughts that should go into that. So you're thinking about, fabric, and you're thinking about movement, light, all of those things, how to bring that character to life. I just finished up Fabrics 101, where it's kind of a college-style panel that talks about all the different types of fabric, literally all of them, including different types of thread and which threads work best with different types of fabric. So it's a very helpful panel for those trying to get into sewing and maybe are having a little bit of difficulty. I know I certainly did when I picked up a sewing machine off the street and decided that I was going to start making costumes. There was a lot of frustrated nights, so I like to share that knowledge with other people. Next up, I've got Wigs 101 at 1 o'clock. So I'm very excited to talk about wigs, one of my favorite things. So,
yeah, you don't have to worry about consistently changing your hair. You can just pick one up.
Right.
Put it on, right?
Like, today I think I'll be blue.
Right. You don't have to go to the salon every other day.
Right.
All right. Any current or upcoming projects that you would like your fans to know about at this time?
I'm currently working as a costume designer on the musical Fun Home, and we're doing that at Cardinal Stage in Bloomington, Indiana, and it opens in 2 weeks. We're going into Tech Week as soon as I get back, so I'm about to shave my head and run out into the street naked. It's going to be a really great musical. It's a coming out story, which is it's another wonderful queer story being brought to the stage, and I'm very excited for that. Following that, I have Indie PopCon, where I believe I will be judging, but that could change. I have to talk to Mogshell. And last we spoke, that's what was happening. So I'll be going up just for the day to do judging for the Masquerade cosplay contest, and then I'll be coming back down because of the work I'm doing with Cardinal. But then I'm a guest at In Conjunction. I'm the guest of honor at In Conjunction coming up in July, and that's going to be a super fun con. So if you're in the Indianapolis area, come out to In Conjunction. Let's play.
All right. And how can fans keep up with you and your upcoming convention schedule and appearances?
You can keep up with me at OrianaPeron.com, Instagram.com/Oriana Peron, or Facebook, Oriana Peron.
All right. And that's everything. So take care. Bye.